Всем привет, всем привет. Продолжаем проходить Вампир. Давайте пойдем в Клуб, посмотрим, что у нас там есть. Все забыл. Малая доза густой крови, из которой можно создать сыворотку крови для вампиров. У нас до единиц 60. Думаю, одну можно. Пусть будет. У нас для регенерации крови. Много ингредиентов можно скинуть. Кстати, я имею в виду. Обновление выносливости. Тоже будет. Так, оружие я модифицировал уже кадром, когда бегал. Всех больных лечил.
The flower's dying. It needs water.
Где воду раздобыть? Дорогой доктор Рид, надеюсь, что это письмо уже у вас, ведь мне нужно как можно быстрее поговорить с вами. Ситуация в Вест-Энде развивается стремительно. Я убеждена, что теперь всем нам грозит опасность. Стражи Правила начали в Лондоне великую охоту, и уже несколько дней подряд они активно ищут и убивают их. Недавно ко мне обратился лорд Рейдгуэр, президент клуба Аскалон. Желает немедленно видеть вас. Пожалуйста, приходите в мой особняк в любую ночь. Там будет удобно, мы должны это все обсудить. Я прилагаю официальный пропуск, который позволит вам преодолеть все карантинные заграждения и блокпосты. Друг леди Эшбери. Да, много опыта. Я думаю, после 4-й главы еще опыт наберем. Есть доктор Свонси. Я только вот не помню. Понял, где он. Он главврач же, да, у нас? Свонси. Ну, воротил, блин, и такие последствия, наверное, будут жестокие. Да, что это он?
Jonathan, old chap, how are you tonight? I've seen little of you of late.
I was conducting research in my room, away from the nightly routines.
Of course, of course. Worry not, I understand. The situation has been testy around here. I won't deny it, but we still stand.
What news do you bring?
The news is not good, my friend. We try to keep the epidemic at bay, but street violence is escalating quickly.
Tell me more about the violence.
Jeffrey McCallum seems to have sent his war dogs on a hunt. On a nightly basis, Pre-Wen patrols exterminate every skull and vampire they find.
Have they come closer to the hospital?
No. They mainly focus on fallen districts or abandoned buildings. But they're growing in numbers. They must be recruiting heavily.
How bad is the epidemic?
It is killing the infected patients faster. In less than 2 days now. The only blessing is that they are contagious for a shorter period.
Быстренько, быстренько это они.
Have you any reliable friends in the West End who might assist me?
Unfortunately, you will be alone. Except for our ravishing red-headed acquaintance, of course.
What of my commission here at Pembroke Hospital?
Nothing to fear, Jonathan. Your position here is in no jeopardy. You remain one of us, and you are always most welcome.
What about the Brotherhood of St. Paul's Stole? Where are they?
There are only a few of us, and most others would not speak to you. I am the black sheep of our brotherly flock, you know.
Трактор Сонси. Доступна новая подсказка. Эдгар считает себя чепенцем в братстве Святого Павла.
I have received an alarming letter from Lady Ashbury. She wants me to meet her at her house. I have been granted safe passage.
Then you are twice fortunate. I have never been invited to the lady's mansion, and with the quarantine and controls, city access is nigh impossible.
Is the quarantine serving any purpose?
It is helping slow the propagation of the epidemic. But as long as we have no clue to its origin, its efficiency is limited.
Why have you never entered the lady's house? You are one of her good friends, are you not?
My dear Jonathan, you have no idea how reclusive the good lady normally is, nor in what great esteem she must hold you to let you into her domain.
Thank you, Edgar. We shall speak again later.
Где-то же мы увидели эту зону карантина, и там было написано, что без пропуска никуда. Вот нам он и достался. Пропуск. В самом начале мы видели, по-моему, когда в морг ходили. Много подтупливаю. Редко снять. Так, ну больше никаких явных диалогов тут нету. Воу-воу-воу. Какого они уровня-то? С моим 14-м-то, да.
Sorry, sir. No admittance.
Какой здоровяк вообще.
Last warning, sir. Look at it.
Ты смотри. Ну я под шумок помогу. Пусть они там пока дерутся. У вас тут целая бойня. Ты того убил, что ли, здоровяка? Вон же он. Ну вот. Такое чувство, что я там не один. Не убей его. Там кто-то еще воюет. Замес такой. Слушай, нифига тут. Так, не, ты на них лучше. Не надо на меня. Вон смотри, они там все. Это откуда этот дым?
I'd step back, sir. Fuck is fast.
Да, надо срочно поднимать уровень. Сейчас это будет на харде проходить. Что-то пропустил тут. Образец разбавленный чистой кровью. Еще можно исследовать. Хорошо. Да, в самом начале такое прям жуткое месиво. Вольфа, скали. О, опять он этот. Что ты хочешь от меня? Отстань же.
For the earth is bleeding and the harvest is upon us.
Stay away, whoever you are.
This is no time for petty quarrels, my champion. Can you not hear? The famished queen has awoken.
I insist you be quiet.
Я обижен на
Do
тебя.
you not see? You are the healing balm.
I had to kill Mary.
I have known your pain, child. Do not succumb to.
Silence! I dismiss you now!
The land calls for a champion. All and everyone needs you.
Silence!
I'm tired of all these puppet shows.
Избегает. И спасение всему. У меня типа антидот, да? Ждет. Что за хер?
They want war. I'll show them war.
Whatever this poor woman did, nobody deserves this kind of punishment.
Короче, народ уже начал тут активно превращаться. А, ну это убежище, я там был. Почему-то я не взял мусорку. Блин, они меня сейчас за 3 удара втащат по-любому. Так, вот это у нас куда ведет? А, это обход, окей. Ты чё, мужик? Ты чё за Алёша такой? Я ему, значит, помогаю. Ладно, не хочешь по-хорошему, значит будет по-плохому. Кровь высасывает. Урод. И хпшку. Ты чё, Народ вообще обезумел. Капец, там громадина. Да вот этот не грил, что ли, который? Не, надо, короче, по-любому идти качаться. Это невозможно так проходить. Надо убежище искать. В принципе. Хотя. И попробовать его вальнуть. И до особняка дойти. Ух, началась веселуха.
What a splendid house.
Dr. Reed, welcome. How are you?
As good as one can be, considering the circumstances.
Yes. Death and affliction seem prevailing themes of late. Please, come in. We have much to discuss.
I hope I haven't disturbed you.
Not at all. Actually, I was counting on you visiting me tonight.
How strange, this painting. Beautiful, melancholic, yet with a haunting dignity.
Indeed. A long time ago, a friend asked me to paint this for him. But I kept it in the end.
I did not know you were a painter, my lady.
There are many things you do not know about me, young Ekon.
Please, call me Jonathan.
Please excuse my behavior, Jonathan. I tend to tease my friends when uneasy.
What is bothering you, my lady? Your letter was quite alarming.
We will talk about this in a few minutes. For now, I would like you to tell me about yourself. How have you been since we last met, my friend?
My sister Mary. She was made a vampire in the same way I was. She was the one killing all those people everywhere I went.
Vengeance is a powerful force for those betrayed. Made vampire through careless error. Victims by surprise.
In the end, she implored me to put an end to her misery. But still, I felt I had taken her life twice.
I am so sorry for my accidental cruelty. Had I known your dear Mary was still alive, I would never have sent you to pray for her soul in that church.
There is no need to apologize, my lady. Your words have been most helpful in these difficult times.
Thank you, my friend. If only we could have guided your poor sister through her terrible nightmare.
I swear I did not intend that. If only I had known then how vampires are created.
That is the scientist speaking. In truth, most of us do not know how it really works. Personally, I make sure my prey will not return to haunt me.
What do you mean?
I am merciless, Jonathan. I only feed on the dying, and I make sure they are dead before leaving their remains.
То есть он только ёкнется, и она сразу пить кровь. Что мы, собственно, видели возле больницы. Там ее застали, она там хлебала кровеньку.
I came to the conclusion that my maker, whoever he might be, must be a powerful vampire. Certainly extremely old.
How have you reached this conclusion?
I felt this power radiating like an aura every time he appeared.
Most ancestral vampires of England were killed by the Guard of Prewen half a century ago. I wonder who your maker could be.
You have no idea who he could be?
Some of the ancient ones fled England. Some may still be in hiding. All I know is you, my friend, are a pawn in some secret and obscure game of chess.
He is the only immortal I've seen appear in an ethereal form. His voice, his words seemed ancient. It was disturbing.
I am afraid you are right. The simple fact that your blood made Mary such a strong Ekon proves that you must be of ancient lineage.
Ну, теперь давай мои вопросы.
I think I should ask the questions, your ladyship. After all, it was you who invited me to settle this most urgent of matters.
Fair enough, Jonathan. The situation is critical. We do not have the luxury for etiquette.
Please do not misunderstand me. I would be delighted to discuss mundane matters and idle trivialities.
If we survive the dark nights to come, we shall have all the time in the world to speak, you and I. For now, please follow me, Jonathan.
I must say, your house is exquisite.
One of the advantages of living forever is having the time to be selective with one's furnishings.
Сколько ж ей лет-то тоже?
I took the liberty of having tea served.
You can still drink tea.
Can't keep it down, but I do so enjoy the aroma. Let us toast to make-believe. And of course to your health, Jonathan.
And to yours, my lady.
Все, напилась.
Please, call me Elizabeth.
So, my lady, why, truly, did you invite me here?
I've been asked to deliver an official invitation to meet the Askalon Club.
Who are they? Really?
They are the embodiment of vampire law in Britain. Some say they influence the destiny of the Empire. Some believe they merely protect it.
Иногда красиво вот они так камеру ставят.
How many are they?
Only a small number of powerful and deceitful immortals. All of them entangled in a sticky web of shadow cabinets, influencing trade.
Will they fight the Guard of Prewen?
I doubt it. Fergal was Lord Redgrave's executioner forever and a day. By defeating that beast, you deprived them of a powerful weapon.
Why use you to contact me?
Because they know we are close. The Askalon Club has many spies. Their main occupation is gathering information and then deciding how to use it.
Have they threatened you in any way?
Not at all. Their message surprised me at first. But it is only logical, considering the critical situation in London.
Реснички рыжие. Огня.
Why not ask for your help? Since you are obviously a powerful and influential immortal yourself.
You have to understand that I am invisible to the eyes of Askalon, for I am a woman. That suits me well, as long as they leave me alone.
Should I trust them?
Of course not. Do not misunderstand me. They can be very useful, but I believe their long-term goals differ from yours.
Why meet them then?
Because nothing truly important can be achieved in this city without their consent. They could be powerful allies in this current situation.
Should I lie to them?
We all lie, Jonathan. It falls to you to choose your behavior. The most important rule is to show them due respect.
Уважение, окей.
They have done nothing but impede my investigation since I became known to them. Why would they want to see me now?
I guess they now see you as Askalon material. They must have found out what happened to your sister. Proof of the potent blood flowing through your veins.
I'm not sure I can accept their invitation. I have seen their handiwork. How Fergal the Beast imposed the club's law.
You have no choice, Jonathan. Even I would not openly defy Lord Redgrave, the chairman of the Askalon Club.
What can you tell me about Lord Redgrave? Who is he?
Lord Redgrave is the founder and chairman of the Askalon Club. Most mortals know him as the Earl of Bristol. He is rich and extremely influential.
How old is he? How long has he been a vampire?
Lord Redgrave claims to be the progeny of William Marshall, the most valiant knight who ever lived. If that is true, he could be very old.
Have you met him?
Only on rare occasions, for he never goes outside the club. And women are not awarded membership, even immortals.
How powerful is his reach?
The Askalon Club may be the most influential secret society in England. Not all its members are immortals, but they are all very powerful.
They are not all immortals? How is that?
The club is mainly comprised of political figures who seek the safety and expansion of the Empire. The most loyal are awarded immortality.
Any familiar or famous names?
As the richest, most relentless British tycoon, Aloysius Dawson is considered ideal Askalon material and has been watched for years.
If you are convinced I must meet him, I will heed your advice.
Thank you, Jonathan. I understand your reluctance to brush shoulders with London's vampire elite. But we have no choice.
Is the situation that critical?
Yes. The Guard of Prewen has called for a second great hunt of our kind. And they will stop at nothing to eliminate us.
What is a great hunt?
The first great hunt was launched about 75 years ago. In just a few nights, the Guard of Prewen located and destroyed most of the old British vampires.
Why start a second one?
Prewen has always seen us immortals as a threat to mankind. My guess is they suspect one or more of us is the cause of the epidemic.
How did you survive the first one?
I fled, Jonathan. Like most vampires who survived that slaughter. And I secretly came back when I was sure they had lost my trail.
Will the Guard of Prewen and the Askalon Club fight each other?
I doubt it. If Prewen really launched a great hunt, I think most of the Ekons I know would flee the country to escape the bloodbath.
I think I saw them kill an Ekon on the way to your house. They seem to have a list with names.
To launch another great hunt, they must have collected intelligence on vampire identities and whereabouts. They are a resourceful lot.
Should we fight back? I will not be hunted down like an animal again.
I admire your courage, Jonathan. But the best way to fight them is to put an end to the epidemic. This is the only way to clear the air.
You should flee then. Leave London, the country even. I have seen the Guard in action. They are merciless.
Your concern warms my heart, Jonathan. But fear not. If the situation gets too dangerous, I shall retreat to my secret Scottish manor. I could hide you in my luggage, if you wish.
Thank you for the offer. I shall keep it in mind, but I have much to do here. There is a question I must ask you. Could Lord Redgrave be my maker?
I doubt it. If Lord Redgrave had made you his progeny, He would not have seemed so surprised when you demonstrated the strength of your lineage.
Will I ever discover the identity of my maker?
Maybe not, Jonathan. We know for sure you were made by a powerful vampire, but most of those fled England long ago.
Растянуто.
Please forgive my bluntness, but I have to ask. Was it you? Did you make me?
Oh, Jonathan. I know you shall always have a gnawing doubt about who made you an immortal, but I swear, I had nothing to do with it.
You have no idea at all? You seem to know so many things about the secrets of the vampire underworld.
Even if I had my suspicions, I would not dare give you a name so soon. All I can say is this. I will make inquiries and keep you informed.
What is the plan?
The plan is we both try to save this city, you and I. Go to Askalon, accept their proposition, and use their influence to promote your agenda.
Мне кажется, потом такие последствия будут после этого принятия предложения.
The epidemic is the priority. You must find its origin and put an end to it. This is the best way to solve the crisis.
What will you do?
I still have contacts and old friends in this town. I shall make some inquiries and attempt to learn more of the situation. We need clarity.
One day soon, I will have to find the answer to this mystery.
And I shall help you in your research, I promise. For now, you must go to the Askalon Club and play their game.
Will I see you again at the Pembroke Hospital?
No. You will find me here if you need me. I shall conduct inquiries alone, and we can then share our discoveries.
When will we meet again?
As soon as you meet Lord Redgrave, I suppose. Fear not, my dear. I shall only be a heart's beat away.
Will you not visit?
No. I must remain discreet and avoid attraction.
But how will you sustain yourself?
I shall not, Jonathan. Fear not. I'm used to it.
I want to thank you for all your support and your help, my lady.
Could you do me a last great favor and call me Elizabeth?
I should be honored, my lady.
Then it is settled. Finally, some good news in these dark hours.
Thank you.
Какие прям голубки.
I appreciate the advice. I had best prepare myself to meet this Lord Redgrave now.
How thrilling to meet the Earl of Bristol in the flesh, so to speak.
Something tells me you're not very keen on the man.
Don't get me wrong. The gentlemen of the Askalon Club are honorable, but their attitude and opinions are somewhat antiquated.
I see.
As long as they deny access to female applicants, I will leave them to their antediluvian considerations as to the natural order of things. Jonathan, promise me you'll be careful.
Of course. But why the fear in your voice?
Look at me, Jonathan.
I am.
I mean, really look at me, young Ekon. We may be deceptive by nature, but this heart of mine has always told the truth.
Elizabeth.
Go, my friend. But come back to me soon.
Что, у него краснота была разве до этого? Казалось, что-то у него полегче с глазами было. Уж прям слишком ядрёные. Так, ну чё, идем из колонны лизать жопу. Будем уважать и ублажать, блядь.
So, time to visit the Askалон Club.
Леди Эшбери сообщила мне о том, что со мной хочет встретиться лорд Рейдгрейв. Смертный президент влиятельного клуба Аскалон. Элизабет считает, что внезапный интерес ко мне связан с тем, что я превратил сестру в сильного Экона. И каким-то образом доказывает, что я происхожу от благородных вампиров, а Аскалон очень ценит хорошую родословную. По ее словам, я должен принять это приглашение и играть по их правилам, пока это соответствует моим интересам. Я последую ее совету и постараюсь как можно скорее предстать перед лордом Рейдгом. Что такое? Кто кашляет? Ужасно. Другая машинка, красная, среди мрачного города. О, они там опять долбятся.
It's locked, all right.
Понятно. Так, меточку сразу. Доступен новый диалог. И... Я же говорил с ним. Чё, тебе остается добить только? Крови нет. Блин, не то. Ладно, хрен с тобой. Порядочка есть, есть. Да крошки тут вообще прям не занимать. Да тихо ты.
That was the vampire I saw earlier. This war takes no prisoners.
Кому это плохо-то? Что с той
I
стороны?
cannot enter.
Шо? Да все, успокойся. Двадцать 20, мать его, 8-й уровень. Так, а это мы куда попадаем? Ой. Ага. Доки. Хорошо. А вот теперь уже чувствуется, да, то, что сложнее без крови играть. Ну,
The West End. Never have I felt so sad to be back home.
Если не кусать никого, то да, будет сложнее играть. Уже начинает сказываться. Один тут? короче, только вот таким вот методом. И вот так вот. Ну, в принципе, не спеша можно... О, синенькая рукоять, наконец-таки. Так, нас ведет куда-то... Куда-то нас ведет. Хорошо. Вот она, вот эта вот нормальная. Вечный ослепленный скаль. Понял, что такое еще было? Так, а у меня вообще сопротивление ко всему. Не-не, это я тебе оставлю. Не, ну так не это, не интересно и не честно. Хотя, в принципе, нормально. Ой. О. Но этого следовало ожидать, на самом деле. Что такое? Там такая же. Почему он на меня напал? Нет, чтобы с ней там подраться. Они на меня тут прыгают. Что у нас там с сыворотками? Ой, один шильдик. Так. Дверку открыли. Это еще дверка была, но это, по-моему, с той стороны. А, ну это Верульф его жрал, наверное. Так, ну здесь мы все, да, закончили. Как-то игра, по-моему, подтупливает. Я подобрал. Я уже давно подобрал, а лут только падает. Так, ну пойдем еще вот налево сходим. Вот он. Сожрут.
It's locked.
С другой стороны. Так я ж был там, нет? Или я что-то совсем слепым стал? Так, эту дверку я открыл. Карантин в связи с эпидемией. Входить в зону карантина или покидать ее можно только при наличии письменного постей. Понятно. Давай. Могу по... А, во. Вот оно что, оказывается-то. Во, вот так вот. Бродячий скаль. Вечный. Подданный, опечаленный. Опять эта собака вылезет. Дворняга, блин. Сколько можно-то падать-то уже? Беги, бабуся. Да ладно, не жви. Блин, не успел. Как быстро-то рвануло. Говно из себя там полилось. Из нее, точнее. Да вообще. Давай, ладно, сейчас. Ну это вообще фейл. Зачем он на нее переключился? Я главное на этого смотрел. Дебила, блин, на скале ослепленного или какой он там. Ну, взял на эту плюющуюся тварь, блин. А они сюда, интересно, наверх могут подняться? Блин, у меня кровь все меньше и меньше. Мне даже просто интересно, запрыгнут они. Они вдвоем там трутся. Молодец. Прям вот как надо прыгнул. Говно в ее, блин. Ту-ту-ту-ту. Да иди ты нафиг. Ну конечно. Все новые и новые сюрпризы. Значит, будем бабку сейчас бить. У нее там и всякая хрень. Вот так полегче же будет, правильно? Ай, не иди ты. И все. Так что тут, блин, балет не устроили? Простите, но это было вообще как в боксе, просто апперкот, блин. Что это за нах? Почему они такие злые? Нет, я знаю почему, потому что, надеюсь, левелов старше меня. Ладно, ладно. Опять что там воскреснул? Надо как-то им одновременно, уж не знаю, простите. О, ушла. А где друг-то? Подох, что ли? Да ну твою мать, ты... Не-не-не-не-не. Пожалуйста. Где кровь, быстрее. Это что такое было? Так нечестно. Эй. Ну как это назвать? Это, блин... Вот, что это? Нельзя так. Нельзя. Фу-фу-фу. Да все умолкнет, тварина.
I can't believe I'm doing this. I have this.
Пиздец, я крыс жру, она помой жрет.
Blood.
Так, а что у меня там? Боевик на всякий случай. Че мучится? Все. Так, и по идее вот эти ворота мы можем открыть. Да? Все, прям так и есть. Так, ну все, отправляемся в клуб. Единственное, что я хотел тут сделать. Пару раз подохнуть и все.
The Askалon Club. The heart of British vampire society. Not quite as subtle as I expected.
Опа. Смотри, гражданские. Гражданские.
Good evening, miss.
Oh my God, no. Please, Mr. Vampire, don't kill me. Please, no. I'm too young to die.
Wait, no. Why do you think I would... What?
Don't worry, Dr. Reed. I know you wouldn't harm me. Mother told me you were in this part of town and might drop by.
Your mother?
My name is Charlotte, sir. Charlotte Ashbury. My mother taught me long ago how to recognize the signs that betray a vampire.
I understand she also taught you how to tease and gently mock innocent young econs. It's a pleasure to meet you, Miss Charlotte.
Рассказок нету. Что она мне расскажет? Сейчас
ее
ее расспросим.
What do you want to know?
Пойдем к этому.
Who are your real parents?
Elizabeth Ashbury is my real mother. She raised me and has taken care of me all my life. I have no idea who my progenitors are or were.
Do you live with her?
I still spend a lot of time in my mother's mansion, but I have my own house now. I have a life to live, you see? And one day, I'll have my death to face.
How did you meet Lady Ashbury?
First, I was an orphan in the institution for girls she manages in the West End. When I was 10, she adopted me, and I have lived with her ever since.
Did you know she was a vampire when she picked you?
Шарлотта росла в приюте леди Эшбери, чем та ее удочерила. Еще. Собственно, последний райончик, да, у нас?
The correct word is Ekon, Doctor. And no, I had no idea why my mother only showed up at night. She told me everything when I turned 16, though I suspected the truth for a long time before that.
What do you think about this part of town?
I was raised here, and I suppose it feels like home. You grew up in this part of town too, did you not?
Is there something that's bothering you?
Too much selfishness and individualism for my taste, even when there was no epidemic.
Even if that's partly true, may I remind you that many charitable institutions are financed by the selfish and filthy rich?
I suppose you're right. But society must reform and renew itself, or we are all done for.
Yes, I was born a few streets away.
A small world, is it not? Did you ever imagine that my mother was your neighbor all that time? That you could have met her in a dark alley at night?
You won't trick me twice, young lady. We both know Lady Ashbury never hunts or attacks prey at random.
Come on, Doctor. Don't tell me you never thought about that possibility. Her fangs on your neck. Oh, are you blushing, Dr. Reed?
Goodbye.
She's been quite...
попозже, что-то слишком какая-то нарывистая. Не люблю таких. Клуб Аскалон.
Do you know where you are standing right now?
In front of the Askalon Club, I presume.
The Askalon Club only summons or ostracizes. What is your business tonight?
I received an invitation. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Welcome to the Askalon Club, then, Dr. Reed. Please proceed. Lord Redgrave is waiting on you upstairs.
Миленько, миленько, что я могу сказать?
There has been quite a battle here.
Так, чувак, здесь вот...
I'm sure the Askalon Club has the money to replace the film.
Я так вот заберу. Пожалуйста. Спасибо.
Welcome to the Askalon Club, then, Dr. Reed.
Я еще видел. Так, ну он меня наверху ждет. Мы здесь пробежимся, я думаю, никто против-то не будет. История клуба Аскалон. Клуб Аскалон. Ассоциация джентльменов, которые стремятся втайне охранять интересы короны. Я основал этот клуб в 1837 году, чтобы отдать дань уважения своему создателю, Уильяму Маршалу, первому графу Пембургскому и истинному защитнику Англии. Хорошо.
I cannot enter.
Блики, блики. О! А куда это? На задний дворик. Хорошо. Пойдем наверх. Нас ожидают. Здесь у нас тоже что-то есть. Опа. Наверное, есть меч этого основателя. Я тут больше видел, на самом деле. Где? Все светилось. Оп. Рабанули.
Good evening. We repel the intruders for now.
My good friends, if I may have your attention. Behold our visitor, the good Dr. Reed. Newborn of blood so pure and strong that even my friend Fergal Bansher was no match for him.
Here, here, here.
Come forward, young Ekon, for we have so much to discuss. Welcome to the Askalon Club, Dr. Reed. I am Lord Redgrave, Earl of Bristol and chairman of this exclusive association.
Lord Redgrave.
At last we meet. I've been eager to make your acquaintance. I've heard some astounding things about you. Please accept my condolences for your loss, Dr. Reed.
Thank you, my lord. Lady Ashbury expressed your wish to meet me.
Yes. The lady has always been a useful acquaintance, though not always reliable. Is she a good friend of yours?
She has proved to be helpful on many occasions.
The centuries have taught me never to trust a woman completely, especially if she is a mortal. Too prone to emotions, if you ask me. Too fickle when it comes to important decisions.
My lord, do not expect me to speak ill of Lady Ashbury.
Of course not, and I praise your loyalty. Would you offer the same fidelity to the Empire?
What do you mean?
I speak of this skull plague that threatens London and the country. You have been on the front line in the East End, but the time has come to open up a second front here.
The epidemic has escaped the quarantine. You have new cases of the outbreak.
We don't know for certain, but we cannot allow the disease to threaten the prominent heads of Great Britain.
Почему я это понятно? Внезапная дружба, почему сейчас?
Why have you asked me here?
Because the crisis is escalating. Our enemies, the Guard of Priwen, have even launched an open hunt. The only way to calm things down is to put an end to the epidemic.
You want me to find possible sources of the outbreak in the West End? Is that it?
Ah, straight to the point, like all eager newborns. We shall have time to talk about all this, Dr. Reed, but first, I should like to get to know you better.
Talk? Is that the only reason you asked me here?
Well, no. I also wanted to meet the intriguing Ekon who made such a powerful progeny of his sister. You have not learned the name of your maker, am I correct?
No, I haven't.
Have no embarrassment, Dr. Reed. We all make mistakes. But whatever your lineage, you are definitely Askalon material.
What do you mean?
I would like you to become a member of the Askalon Club, and to serve me as such.
Before I accept, I have so many questions.
Please ask.
What is the Askalon Club's express purpose?
We follow the credo of William Marshall, the greatest knight who ever lived. As was he, we are sworn to protect the British Empire.
Это я все знаю.
What does it mean to be a member of the Askalon Club?
It means that you swear to protect the interests of the crown, that you become a loyal servant of the British Empire.
Am I supposed to follow orders?
As founder and chairman of the club, I alone am entitled to make demands of our members, and I do appreciate obedience.
I killed Fergal, who claimed to be one of yours, sent to cleanse the East End of all Skulls. Will his death be an issue?
Do not worry. My priorities have changed. Fergal was a zealous servant of mine, but like any servant, he had his limitations and is readily replaced if necessary.
Все логично вообще прям.
I agree to join the club.
This is good news. Good news indeed in these crucial times. Let's inform the Assembly formally and proceed with your initiation.
My initiation?
Fear not. Nothing fancy nor dangerous. It is just that we, the members of Askalon, believe that tradition and custom are the backbone of this country. My fellow members, dear friends, please gather and welcome this Ekon as one of our own.
Is he worthy? Is his blood pure?
Well, speak, Dr. Reed, in front of the most sacred blood. The blood of our beloved William Marshall, speak now. Will you serve and protect the crown as he did?
Yes, I will.
Then, young Ekon, it is time to testify with your blood. It is time to sign the Book of Allegiance. I know it's awfully gothic and a tad pedantic, but England's traditions are the backbone of our nation.
Ouch.
Delightful. Welcome to the Askalon Club, Dr. Reed. Take your place among the bearers of the lance.
One of us! One of us!
Там дедушке плохо, помогите ему. Говорить с лордом.
I personally went patrolling last night in the West End, and I spotted at least 2 foreign
Друзья, всем спасибо, кто смотрел. На такой ноте мы закончим. Вступили в клуб. Пока-пока.